So, ignore the hair. I just got back from vacation, so I'm a little nappy and I'm not getting it cut till next week. Shut up. Anyways, if you clicked on this video, you want to know what it's like to be a Vanguard specialist in Space Marines 2. Well, you came to the right place. So I'm gonna keep it easy and I'm gonna keep it greasy. Full send that shit. That's all you gotta do as a Vanguard. Your whole role is to cause as much havoc as possible. If you had any way to compare this thing, imagine Batman with the damn grappling hook on steroids. Just picture that for a second. That's what you are as a Vanguard, for real. You get to run up in there like Hulk and Rambo had a baby named Hulkbo, for real. You have a giant damn Bowie knife that is the size of my body and probably more than that. And you have the ability to drop kick people in the chest like Stink Meter.
Get that nigga down!
Oh yeah! Look at you! You was popping all that good shit a second ago, then you got kicked in your chest! You eat a dick, nigga! You eat a dick!
What more could you possibly want? Now, if you're wondering what do you do as a Vanguard, pretty simple. Wreak havoc, flank and stank, get in and get out. Now, if you're playing the PvE, you know what I'm saying, sector this class, doing operations and whatnot, your objective is to flank and stank, get up in there, and get out of there. Because unlike other classes that are in this game, you do not have the 3 to 4 armor. You only have 2. So you have to be very wise with your battles, but at the same time, fuck it. So what you're going to do most of the time, whenever you're playing this, you're going to go after the big chaos guards and whatnot, and the big ass hunters. You're going to go in there, kick them in their chest, put in work, and then dash up out of there. One key ingredient of advice I would give y'all is always keep one grappling hook for escaping danger. You don't know how many times I done messed around, used both my grappling hooks, playing on Ruthless and whatnot, and I done got beasted. It happens. It happened when I first started playing it. But now that I'm a little more experienced, literally just dash in, whoop the bam, get somebody out of there, then leave. Also, if you see one of your brothers who is in danger, whether it be a sniper, more than likely because they're going to be in the back taking pop shots at people like they should be doing, they might get swarmed. Because every so often you might have a couple of those hunters and whatnot trying to catch them lacking. And you know what you do? You get up in there and you handle that business. It's a lovely position, and it's a very fun role to have. Now, if you're playing PvP, your job's a little different. That job is simple. Flank and stank. You're not going to win many battles in PvP just on the head up tip for real playing the Vanguard. At least not anymore. When the game first dropped, yeah, you can get away with that. But now folks is actually trying to learn the game, the mechanics and the classes and whatnot. And the weakest class is the Vanguard, which kind of makes it fun because you are a glass cannon. So what you do is you literally flank people. Hit them with your grappling hook, they get stunned, empty the clip in them, and leave. That's all you have to do. What makes this class even more fun is the fact that if you play the PvP, you can grapple onto almost any object that you can see. So you can get to areas that usually only the assault class will be able to get to because they have the jetpack. But oh no, I got my grappling hook and I came here to do damage to my enemies and these heretics. This game is a lot of fun, especially if you play as a Vanguard. Now, let's go ahead and get into some nitty gritty. We talk about the drip. Now, the drip for the Vanguard, not gonna lie, is type 5. I almost have everything unlocked for the Vanguard as far as like the armor sets and whatnot go. You know, it's nothing too crazy. In my opinion, the Bulwarks probably have the best drip in the game, but we're not talking about them. They're gonna get their own video at some point. We talk about the Vanguard. Now, what you do in that PvP arena, you don't necessarily have to worry about getting a whole bunch of kills. You want to weaken them enemies and make them paranoid to where they're so worried and focused on you that your other brothers in arms will take them out for you while they basically chase you. You're basically playing a big ass game of cat and mouse depending on the game mode. So if you see that there's a bulwark charging in at your brothers, guess what you could do? Grapple hook, stuns them for a little bit, put a couple shots in them, and then leave. Because what's he gonna do? Immediately turn and expose his back for your brothers to go ahead and air out the clip. You feel what I'm saying? Giving them supreme back shots. By doing that or whatever, you basically make your teammates' job easier because there's certain enemies, whether it be the heavy, the assault, whatever it may be. You can even catch the assault before they take flight. Now, unfortunately, I do not have footage of me doing that because whenever I did do it, I wasn't fucking recording. It always happens. But you can catch some assaults lacking. You can catch the bulwarks. You can catch the heavies. You can even catch the snipers and whatnot. Like as soon as you see them get ready to hit their little crevice or spot up somewhere, that little nook, you can grapple hook onto them or up to where they're at and catch them off guard. Again, as a Vanguard, is flank and stank and wreak havoc. You want your brothers to go in and do the dirty work that they're supposed to do. What you are supposed to do is basically poke the bear until the bear is focusing on you, and then you hit the bear with the ultimate Thanos right hook with the Infinity Gauntlet with all the stones. All the stones. It is a very enjoyable experience. Now, the only downside of the Vanguard, let's go ahead and get onto that. I'm specifically talking about PvP because PvE, like I said, you're just going in there, you're taking out enemies, you're basically getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. That's all you're doing as a Vanguard. It's pretty simple. On the PvP side of things, it's a little bit different. Now, the downside to being the Vanguard is a few things. For one, head up fades, you take them few, far, and in between, and know your matchups. So if you're taking on somebody like another Vanguard, it's just who has the better aim. If you're taking on an assault, you better hope that they ran out of little booster packs. And there's one more class I can't think of at the top, but watch out for them too. Basically, a head up fade is not something that you want. You want to sneak people. Matter of fact, y'all know that Russell Westbrook meme when KD and I think it was like Kendrick Perkins or somebody was about to get into it. And you see Russell in the cut with his hands behind his back, ready to sneak somebody. That needs to be you as a Vanguard. If you see your brothers fighting somebody, you sneak them off top. You don't want no fair fight as a Vanguard. You already had a disadvantage with only 2 armor. You already had a disadvantage with 2 armor. So what you need to start doing is just picking your battles wisely. Put a little damage on somebody so they focus on you. Get out of there. Disappear into the shadows. Flank somebody else. Put a couple shots into them. You basically just want to be a gnat. You just want to be a mosquito and just hit everybody. And then when you catch that wounded animal, you know what I'm saying? That wounded prey. That's when you die. That's when you just full send it and dive on in there, take him out, and then leave. You're supposed to be a thief in a knife. I said a thief and a knife. You do have a big ass knife. A thief and a knife. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a shadow, cloak and dagger. That's what you're supposed to be doing out here. You don't need to go out there gung-ho, because you're going to get put down a lot. It still happens to me from time to time. Flank and stank. Knife. 2 feet. You put your 2 feet to their chest, you put the knife in their face, and you put the clip in their mouth. That's all you gotta do as a Vanguard, baby. And whatever damage that you do, make sure that you have teammates that actually understand what's going on. Vanguard, unfortunately, is not one of them positions or operators that you can play online to where you can kind of go crazy just by doing a solo dolo. You need some type of coordination with your teammates. That way they know who to focus fire on, or who to focus fire on. Because if they have like a bulwark and you're able to get one of the bulwarks to turn around and worry about you, and you're off somewhere else, they could take out that bulwark. You want to make your teammates' job easy, but it's only gonna be as easy as they make it for you. Because if your teammates are just off in fucking la la land and everywhere else but the objective, or not necessarily paying attention to what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time. But all in all, if you want to have fun, if you want to be as annoying as possible and wreak as much havoc as possible, then the Vanguard is for you. Boy Woozilla folks, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gone. Bye.